Your content is shit.
Okay.
You make the worst fucking content I've ever seen. Seriously.
I disagree.
You read the news.
Yep.
Hey guys, this is what's happening. Why didn't you comment below?
I'm aware of that, but
go in the corner right now and cry. You deserve a good cry. You deserve it. You earned a good cry. Go to the fucking corner, Matt, and cry. Let it all out.
Today we have a story of probably the most boring kind. A story of a man who got reasonable success due to injustice and censorship from the left-wing feminist media, who he then turned around and then became the thing he criticized. Today we have the mundane story of MundaneMatt's boring career. Before we get into this, I will say I never liked this guy. I have a bias, and some of this will be my opinion. Recently he got outed as being a fucking flagger on a live stream, which we will cover, but if you're watching this, you might already know about that. I thought that because this was so funny, he might have some other fun shit to cover, and I was like looking into his background, but it's all boring. But I got like 30 pages into his Kiwi Farms board and watched like three fucking videos of his. So I decided to make the video anyway, even though it's kind of boring. So I've decided to categorize the way I'm going to criticize him and his actions into these categories. First category is his dull content and his struggles to be relevant, his other drama besides the recent ones, and his false flagging recent drama. And then the conclusion and the fallout from his false flagging.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
MundaneMatt got mild attention back in 2013 when Gamergate was big, with a video called Hell Hath No Fury Like a Woman Scorn, where he reads from an article about Zoe Quinn and her sleeping with men for good video game reviews. Zoe Quinn flagged the video and people rallied behind Matthew, and he began going on about being pro-free speech and anti-censorship. That is pretty ironic when we get into what went down in this past week, or depending on when I edit this video. According to his YouTube wiki, MundaneMatt, aka Matt Jarbo, is a ranter from Oregon that mostly covers current events. He joined YouTube in 2009 and covers topics such as news stories, feminism, gaming, and movie reviews, now $3 Theater. In 2014, he was one of the main contributors of the hashtag Gamergate. Matt Jarbo announced he was MundaneMatt when he got doxxed for being friends with Review Tech USA. He is friends with Chris Ray Gunn, Review Tech USA, Shoeonhead, and Sargona Bakad. He used to live in California, where he ran for governor back in 2003, and then went back to live in his hometown of Portland. But in 2017, he moved to the suburbs of Seattle, Washington. In December 2017, Matthew became a father for the first time when his girlfriend gave birth to his wife's son. According to Encyclopedia Dramatica, a highly academic website documenting internet culture, Matt Jarbo is a avid rock collector by day, hyperactive false flagger by night. Matt has tried every shtick on the internet for some e-fame until he finally hit it big when horse slut Zoe Quinn DMCA'd one of his videos, sparking off the autistic Gamergate movement, resulting in him receiving many new fans that would watch a boring clown talking about shit, so like the Young Turks, only without any of the eye candy. Matt is the evidence that you should not buy stones if you have a glass house. So one of the main channels is Soy News on YouTube, where he mumbles about pesky things called ad block. Turn off that pesky ad block. How he keeps sucking Disney's dick by defending both The Last Jedi and Solo. And SJWs and beta males can't accept actual facts one way or the other. Rambles how Dashcon, aka Kilroy, was a success without showing evidence using clickbait thumbnails, along with other YouTubers, ETA.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
So let's get into my first criticism, his dull content. Now, Matthew's content is extremely mediocre and, well, mundane. I mean, I came up with another name for him, which is Possum Matt, aka he might as well act dead. I found it difficult to get through most of his videos. Now, I wouldn't criticize his content this way if it wasn't for the recent drama he was in. I've always disliked him as a personality and the content that he brings forward. But, you know, if other people like it, to me, it's a matter of opinion, and I don't like to usually base these, videos I do where I research people based solely on my own opinion. But considering his false flagging campaign, I took this as my chance to get a little bit of my negative energy out, so sorry, Matthew. And in this clip, Naked 8 really sums up my feelings about Matthew's content.
And your content is shit.
Okay.
You make the worst fucking content I've ever seen. Seriously.
I disagree.
You read the news.
Yep.
Hey guys, this is what's happening. Why did you comment below? Donate to my Patreon. Put some
100%.
fucking effort into it. Get some fucking opinions. Fuck. If I wanted to read the news, I'd read the fucking news.
Note how Matthew replies in the most generic, mind-numbing way. I think Keemstar, in the recent drama that I will talk about later, I think he sums up how Matthew looks in live confrontation right here in this clip.
Fucking dirty little snake that fucking narcs on people and reports people to the cops, and then you come into this fucking call like a Walmart greeter.
Now, before we get into his actual content, let's paint a picture of who he is and how he interacts. This man acts like he is tougher than he actually is. In an old trailer from his channel, Matthew describes himself as,
"You might have heard about me on 4chan, where apparently they refer to me as one of the most red-pilled motherfuckers around."
Now, let's see if this thumb is really as hard as he seems to act. He got into a bit of a spat with a YouTuber called Aiden Paladin a while back, where he dismissed her because she was a nobody.
Now, be clear, when I asked him to kumite, now it was 6 o'clock in the morning on a stream with V. And I was about to go to CPAC. I was leaving in like 2 hours. I had not slept. I needed to get some sleep so I could go cover CPAC. And I said, look, I gotta go. I'm gonna ask you one question, Matt. I asked him about his hypocrisy, where he mocked and insulted people for looking into Pizzagate, and that's fine if you're consistent. But then, like a month later, he had this really obnoxious listen and believe attitude towards the Steele dossier, which is, in my opinion, just as much bullshit, and has been bullshit, or at least
he's still bitching about Russians, isn't he?
He still is, and he did a month ago. And I said, look, I gotta go. It's 6 in the morning. I have to go do like real life shit. And I said, I'm going to ask you this one question and dip. And then I said, I don't have the time, so why don't we continue this conversation on the Kumite? And he said, you're a nobody. I don't even know who the fuck you are.
Then continued to badmouth her on Twitter. She proceeded to challenge him to a debate on a show called The Morning Kumite. And then this talk show ended up raising $1,300 for him to debate her. Also earlier this year, MundaneMatt supported an event that came off as a rather fraudulent event, causing major drama in the community he sort of resides in. I don't really know the name of this community. I've heard it's skeptics, I guess. The event was called Kilroy, and many people laughed and made fun of it. Many content creators abandoned ship on it. Now, in one stream, Matthew got into a fight with an individual here.
Here's the thing. I know. I follow this. Like, here's the thing. Johnny, you want to have this conversation in person, dude? I'm all for it. Get your ass to Phoenix in fucking April, for whether you're going to Kilroy 1 or Kilroy 2.
Now that seems kind of heated, right? Well, when confronted about it by Naked Ape, Matthew backpedals.
Fight somebody in real life? You fucking kidding me? Pathetic.
I never want to fight anyone in real life. Not a fight.
Here's the thing. I know. I follow this. Like, here's the thing. Johnny, you want to have this conversation in person, dude? I'm all for it. Get your ass to Phoenix in fucking April, for whether you're going to Kilroy 1 or Kilroy 2.
No, he just wanted to sit down and talk, right? Now let's go look into his channel trailer. His recent one, his old one was even worse. Let's get an idea of what he is doing with his channel.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is the MundaneMatt channel.
What are those hand movements? Are those natural?
Now, if you're unsure about why you should subscribe to the channel, I'm gonna fill you in. I'm gonna give you a pitch. I'm gonna tell you what I do. I'm a full-time YouTube news commentator. My job is to head out there into the wilds of the internet to pluck the most interesting, newsworthy stories of the day.
Matthew, watching Rachel Maddow is not going into the wilderness of the internet.
I do what I like to call a scattershot of news.
Sorry, ladies, please unsoak your panties, he's taken.
I go out there, I find stories that are political, gaming, technology, entertainment, social, you name it, I will talk about it.
Uh-huh.
That's right, I am that level of narcissistic when it comes to my job, but no, in all reality, I love what I do.
You read headlines from news articles, you don't even add video clips or research, dude.
So if you want to get in on that action, watch the stories be performed live, that is the best time to do that. Otherwise, please hit that subscribe, check back all the time, and remember, turn off that pesky ad block.
Murder my pussy. honestly, I can't stand his videos, so I'm just gonna do a side-by-side of every video he does where he just quotes a news article and puts it in the corner. Watch it right now.
Previously busted at city now says here a U.S. judge thousands of Grand Theft Auto players. Now, this is an interesting stat. Well, one, then it's none. So how Grand Theft Auto series a preliminary like that.
I wanted to highlight one of his videos in particular titled News What the Fuck 19-year-old arrested for getting pregnant by a 14-year-old boy.
It is MundaneMatt here with a story for you that I don't have an opinion on strongly one way or another. I mean, I do and I don't.
Oh look, Matthew's sitting on the fence again. Can't give an opinion. Real shocker. So, in the video, Matthew doesn't know how to judge a 9-year-old woman having sex with a 14-year-old boy as wrong or right. This includes them recording them having sex.
Part of me kind of feels for the person at the heart of the story a little bit, but at the same time, there were crimes committed, and that is something worth.
Hey Matthew, let me get off the fence for you. It's wrong. This is not something you need to sit on. It's wrong. She's 19, he's 14. Don't fuck your kid. Don't fuck your kids. It's not that hard. So another video to look at of note is Mr. Jarbo receiving his silver play button. Remember kids, this is a generic letter from a faceless company.
Each and every person who subscribed to your channel was touched by what you did.
Dude, the one thing
They were inspired or challenged.
The one thing the white YouTuber ever said to me that stuck was he said, Matt Jarbo looks like a human sneeze, and I can't unsee it.
No. These fucking noises. Matt, calm down.
Done with hard work. Perseverance.
Oh my god. Is it right? I'm laughing.
Oh my god. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
Now, if you bring up Matthew's desperate need to be noticed by Senpai Twitter, he will brush it off. But let's review these tweets. You can decide what you think about it. Here's one where while there was an active shooter on the YouTube premise, Matthew asked to be verified because somehow that will show that he didn't yandere on the company. Please verify me! That's probably the funniest moment, but here are some other times during the recent year, as recent as 2018 of April. There are probably more, but let me add, now Matthew thinks he can't get verified because he was involved in Gamergate, but other people involved have been verified, including the person I got these tweets from. I screen capped a video from the Ralph Report.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
As mentioned earlier, A. Keemstar fucking hates Mundane. B. Matthew got swatted. Where this all culminated was about 2 years ago when our man Matthew was filming one of his high-quality YouTube videos, and suddenly he had a weapon in his face. Following that, the FBI showed up to Keemstar's home, questioning him if he swatted MundaneMatt, aka Matthew Jarbo. The story that Matthew tells changes between two narratives. Narrative 1, Matthew did nothing wrong. Narrative 2, the officers asked if he had any Twitter beef, because that's what officers do. And he said, yeah, with Keemstar, but I don't think he swatted me. Well, Keemstar did not like this. Here's him on that matter.
You just put out a tweet saying, I didn't do anything to instigate this. I'm just telling the truth. I'm just spitting facts. Bro, I just saw a podcast where you claimed the reason why you can't get verified on Twitter is because you were part of Gamergate. But there are multiple people that are a part of Gamergate that are verified. So that's not facts. That's not the truth. And as far as you saying you didn't do anything to instigate this, 2 years ago, me and you got into a disagreement on Twitter. We had some Twitter beef. We had some words exchanging back and forth. You ended up getting swatted, and you thought to yourself, oh, I can really get back at Keemstar. I'll just tell the police that he swatted me. And the fucking FBI was at my door questioning me about it.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
So back in 2016, Matthew, along with some other people, and I guess we can call it the skeptic YouTube sphere, shilled this app called Candid. All of them acted as if it was a free speech app. YouTuber Harmful Opinions investigated this app. Now I'm going to sum this up as quickly as possible, but let's just say this app is not a free speech app. To sum it up, it is a self-taught moderating bot that learns from user ratings and can ban people when ratings get to a certain point. Really check out Harmful Opinions video in depth. It goes really in depth, and look at it. He got all of his social media accounts banned around the time of him looking this up. Seriously, his channel is back up. He just put out a video recently, but he goes into great details. And the moral of this is that Matt shilled this app as a good free speech app while knowing that it had a censorship bot installed.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
Next, we're gonna get into the Kilroy event. I mentioned this earlier. So the Kilroy event was another freedom of speech fail involved with our man, Matthew Mundane MundaneMatt. It was a free speech conference hosted by the genius Based Mama.
Because my IQ is extremely high.
And at the beginning, it was trying to be like VidCon, but like for the skeptic community. The origins of it are iffy. Based Mama kind of says for 30 years, but most likely it was planned at VidCon the previous year, 2017, at a dinner with, like, I don't know, Andy Worski on one side, maybe some black guy was on the other side. I don't know. All of them were there. I mean, the whole thing was sketchy. With the advertisement and the sketchy contracts, cue to when the event happened. It seems like the most popular cosplay was a chair.
Most of the adults got stumped and kind of trailed off after a few tenuous suggestions.
Lucky for all the people who were already laughing at MundaneMatt, the moron went on to livestream to act like the event was a success.
Holding balls and yelling at Free Palestine, so it's clearly not DashCon. How many people were in the room? I counted over 50. I
think the funniest part, besides the fact that they booked a bunch of YouTubers, then made them sign a contract, a bunch of them dropped out, didn't show up, got all their fans money before they dropped out. What I also think was funny besides that was the free speech event was not a free speech event. Many YouTubers requested panels. One was Andy Worski wanting to have a panel on offensive comedy, which was rejected. Another was a creator who wanted to speak on identity politics. That was also rejected. And even funnier was, the speakers got a list of okay topics to speak on. Real free speech, Based Mama. And one of the topics was the history of identity politics in Ireland. Or I might be paraphrasing it, but it was pretty much the same thing as identity politics, but in Ireland. I praise the YouTubers who abandoned ship, but it's sad that they got behind Based Mama, aka the woman who films on a shoddy webcam with her cleavage out talking about how she's a fucking genius. And apparently MundaneMatt didn't have morals to abandon that shit.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
So about a week from me writing the script, some amazing shit went down. Kiwi Farms found an old video on MundaneMatt's channel where Matthew is making a dollar store polar bear puppet say some expletive things. Now this guy Ralph, who runs the kill stream, decided to go on stream discussing it, and boom, channel gets torched. Now everyone thinks MundaneMatt is false flagging people for making fun of him. This is not the first time something like this has occurred. Here's a tweet from 2013 where Matthew wants people to flag Anita Sarkeesian, the exact method that got him attention during the Gamergate era. Many people suspected him of doing this, but now because Mr. Menaker's boyfriend got his channel struck, they were out for Matt's blood. And like an idiot, Matthew appeared on their stream. Let me sum up this glorious shit show as best as possible. Anyways, let's go into let me do this good sum of the stream. Here we go.
And, he was saying MundaneMatt flagged me, and, honestly, I pretty much believed him. And it's not him. That would be the gist of it. There's been so many people, Danny Pesos, you mentioned him. There's been others, and they say, well, but it's not just him, it's other people. Godwinson got flagged.
If I flag a video, I admit that I flag it, and I flag Cognitive Thought because that was a straight fucking rip. And that's the whole point. So shit. Somebody's going out there and flagging this crap, and I swear to God, I have no idea. I've publicly said on multiple streams, stop doing it. I've tweeted, stop doing it, and people keep doing it, and then I keep getting blamed, and that's really about it. But somebody out there, I think somebody out there knows that there are people out there that don't like me, and so when shit comes up, they fucking act. and then it looks like I did it, and there's no way for me to claim that I didn't do it. Somebody out there is trolling. It's not at my request because I legitimately would.
Matt, this would be this would be the most deep cover trolling that's ever taken place on the internet. It's been going on for a year and a half.
I get that, and they left, and that's fine.
Sure, but for the past year, your channel's been effectively dead.
So define dead.
A drop of 50% would be, I'd consider, not a good sign.
That definitely.
Matt, you're a piece of shit. Shut the fuck up. No one here fucking likes you at all. You're here just trying to be friends with everyone.
No, I'm talking. I don't know. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Wait a minute. This is
you fucking loser.
Oh my God, is that Keemstar? Oh my God, Keemstar.
Yeah, look at you freak out. Look at you freak out. You irrelevant.
How are you, buddy?
Shit.
How
many employees do you pay?
Fucking
None,
idiot.
because you can't afford any because your channel's fucking dying.
Oh,
you're such a fucking joke.
Oh, you're so
and everybody that fucking calls you on your shit, you have some
funny.
fucking revenge thing where you have to try to take down people's channels.
I don't try.
Well, guess what? There's gonna be fucking revenge on your ass for this dumb shit.
Not
you
tell the
will
police
never ever make it in this YouTube world.
I'm
Mark my
making it
fucking
right
words.
now.
No, you're not.
Yes,
you are
I am.
failing.
You're
Everybody
okay.
hates you.
That's fine.
Nobody likes you.
I'm aware. I'm aware of that. But
Go
it's also...
in the corner right now and cry. You deserve a good cry. You deserve it. You earned a good cry. Go to the fucking corner, Matt, and cry. Let it all out. You're a cuck. Bye.
If I was actually the person doing the shit, why the fuck would I come on here? I just figured, like, look, this is a situation where, like, I'm being accused of something I didn't do. I'm gonna come here, state my case, and that's that. Of this shit. So then I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
but Matt, you like realize how fucking ridiculous what you're saying sounds like. I didn't flag the stream. I was out picking up boulders with my kid. Like, what are you saying? What the fuck is?
Okay.
So just to sum this up, okay. All these people that make these videos on you or do streams on you that get taken down, you're not doing that. That's the work of a troll. Wait, let me finish. That's the work of a troll that's deep cover for a year and a half. And tonight, you didn't flag anybody because you're collecting river rocks that are worth $500 with your kid for an afternoon activity or whatever. And then you're giving statements tonight that conflict with statements you gave 2 weeks ago about knowing who a person is or watching their content or knowing what they do. Apparently you do, you don't know, you don't recall. And your timetable's all fucked up. First it was I wasn't online till 9, but no, I was getting Discord messages. No, I was getting Twitter notifications. Like, the story's all over the fucking place.
All right.
I can't prove something to you that I didn't do.
There is a way you can show your reporting history on YouTube.
I was literally shaking.
So if you didn't do it, they should have nothing in it, correct?
I was literally shaking.
I'll link it in the chat.
Oh, the plot thickens.
A few moments later.
Got really quiet.
I'm reading.
It's literally like 7 sentences, buddy.
Hold on.
2,000 years later.
Okay, let me take a look at this here in a second.
No, you're taking way too long, Matt. You're guilty as fuck. Take a screenshot. Well, we want to see what you reported, all right? Stop fucking around. It's been like fucking 8 minutes.
Jesus Christ,
Take a
dude.
screenshot and show him. No, I'm sick of you lying. You're such a fucking snake, and everybody can see through it. Shut the fuck up. Take the screenshot and show everyone now. 10 seconds, bitch boy, or you're a confirmed liar. 10, 9,
How am I
8,
able to hold on a
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, screenshot 2,
right.
1.
Look, Ralph,
the bitch.
I will
He's
say no.
the one that flagged your channel.
No, because I've.
Come on, open a new
flagged,
tab. It's
but,
fine.
Nope.
Nope. Screen share.
So far,
that window.
Everybody else in this call
It's
has done
easy.
it in the time it took you to basically read it and find it, and people in the Discord have done it for their channels too already.
No, and a screenshot's not going to prove it because a screenshot is easily photoshopped. Screen share just that window.
Do you want me to screen share mine, boys?
Many months later.
Look, guys, can we call it at this point? There's still no screenshot. Can we call it? The guy fucking flagged
No,
you.
It's
taking too long, and I just want it to be on record that he is doing this shit. That he is flagging people. Yes, you are. We would have had a screenshot. We would have a screen share by now. Like, on record, guilty, 100%, case closed. 10 10 years to irrelevancy. Maybe in 10 years, maybe you can try again. You're done on YouTube. Bye.
Oh, snap. He just fucking dropped the mic and literally left.
Because
don't you have any jabs?
Okay, listen. I did not do what I'm being accused of doing here.
Just show the screen.
So
you reported other people.
No, we want a screen share.
I will send you an image.
No, we want a screen share.
No, because this is. I'll send you an image because look.
No, just okay.
No, wait. I want to hear this.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Now go ahead.
Okay. Let me preface this by saying.
Go ahead.
That I can get angry and whatever, but in my absolute defense here, which is really not gonna be much of a defense, nothing was taken down.
All right, here we go. Screen share's live. Let's see it.
All right, hold on. My pants are off.
But I have.
Thanks for reporting.
That one. But nothing on.
Now wait a minute.
Nothing on that. That's just.
What the fuck? Now wait a minute, Matt! No!
Face. He lied straight to our fucking face
for an hour.
He was spitting and deflecting the entire fucking time.
No!
It's
Case closed. If somebody cries about Matt Mundane or whatever the fuck your name is, you flag them. Case closed.
There was more there. You didn't scroll. There was
more. There was more. There was.
Okay, you guys see it?
I see a lot of Dane Pesos videos.
A lot of Dane Pesos. It's the last.
Andy Worski. I see a Worski.
It's the shit about me when
you flagged the Kumite too.
A couple times.
Fuck?
I made errors. That's absolutely true.
Made errors. Grow the fuck up, dude.
I will. I honest to God.
You're so sad. Right back to the first time when I jumped into this stream. Get into the fucking corner right now. All right. Take your little hoodie, pull it over your head, and have a good cry. Because you fucking earned it, bitch.
Okay. You lied to us multiple times. You told us you never flagged anybody. You did. You told us you didn't flag. You were aware of. You actually came in here and used as a defense. What about the Soyless Matt show? How come that hasn't been flagged? No, wait. Let me finish. Okay. How come that hasn't been flagged? You fucking flagged it.
I have made a lot of errors, and that is on me, 100% on me, and I owe people an apology. And
Matt, I want you to say right now to the fucking to the stream for Dame Pesos. I want you to say, "I am sorry. I am a soy-filled bitch and flagged your fucking videos."
I am sorry. I am sorry that I flagged them.
No. I am for doing what you did. I am sorry. I am a soy-filled bitch and flagged your videos.
I'm sorry. I'm a soy-filled bitch and flagged your videos. There we go. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
I don't know if Matthew Jarbo can make it back from this blow. He has a kid, so I don't really want him to not be able to feed his family. Now Matthew has been caught. He is playing the victim. Oh, in the follow-up, Matthew put his apology out on Tumblr. A man who criticized feminism and people who need to be in hug box released his apology on Tumblr. He calls it all a mistake, like, oops, I reported your channel, oops, I got your channel deleted, sorry Ralph. Now let's close this out. Watching this go down, along with watching all these streams, they're all like 4 hours long, I did the best I can. I do have a kind of lesson that can be gained from this. I think Matthew made a mistake by thinking he was more important than he was. He had 100k subscribers. He had support around him, and because he was involved in Gamergate, he thought he had an in with the guys who do these aggressive live streams. I remember reading the Kiwi boards, and at the beginning of his, they compared him to Mr. Medicare. Perhaps Matthew thought he belonged on a similar level as Mr. Medicare. But Matthew does not have the charisma or the spine to handle all of this stuff. My advice here is to not overstep your limits. MundaneMatt continued to look a fool online, and was mocked by those he so desperately wanted attention from. This is a story of someone who wanted to have an in, who wanted to be among the cool kids. But he just didn't have it in him. A lot of us don't. I don't. I'm a fucking loser. There is a time when you might want to cut your losses and move on. Perhaps Matthew should have stopped when Gamergate stopped being relevant to anyone but him. Anyway, I heard you're in security, Matthew. Maybe you should go back to that.